Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel once again. My name is Justice Emmanuel Aqua and this is MrJay Graphics. Please, if today be your first time on my channel, do me a favor, please consider subscribe to this channel and please don't forget to turn on the notification bell. Do me a favor and turn on the notification bell. Without much further ado, let's jump right into the video. Oh, I didn't tell you what we're going to do today. We are going to do a church flyer. All right, so if you can see the details in here, these are the details that I'm going to use for this whole design, and I have resources. So let me show you some of the resources that I'm going to use. All right, so some of the resources are here that I'm going to use. I'm going to use some of few resources in here. Okay, so I think I'm going to use this one, yeah, so some few pictures here that I'm going to use for this design. So let's start it. All right, let's start. So we are going to create our size. Go to Photoshop, new. I'm already in Photoshop. So first of all, I'm going to create my size. So I'm going to use 20 by 20. And I'm going to remain this 300 for the resolution. Now I'm going to create, I'll go for rectangle. So I'll go for my rectangle tool. You know, just click and hold. Click and hold. When you click and hold, you're going to see all the sub tools in here. Okay, so I'll go for this one, and now I'm going to draw right from here.
Artlist.io.
So I'm going to place it right here, and then I'm going to stretch, and then stretch this one also to here, right? And after this, I'm going to create a gradient. So what I have to do is go directly to the layers. After clicking on the layer panel, click on this FX right here. After clicking the FX, select gradient overlay. Just click gradient overlay. Now I'm going to make some color changes. So just click here, click on it. When you click, gradient editor is going to appear. Just pop up, and then find a color of your choice. All right, so I think I will go for this color right here. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some changes in here like that. So I'm going to select of these, and going to change this to kind of blue. You know, just play with the colors to get the to get what you want, right? Yeah, so I'm just playing with it to get what I want. Just playing around it. Yeah, so right, just playing along, play to actually get what you want. So this this is rotate. You can play around this, this can rotate it anywhere of your choice. Anywhere you want to rotate it, you can rotate it. All right, so this is how it is. It works in here. So for me, it seems like I'm not convinced with the colors though, but it's okay. So I'm just playing along with the colors just to make a right choice for my design. Make a right choice. Yeah. All right. Now it seems this look kind of and you can see if you can look at it seems like it's not the two of them. You can see the difference. I don't want to make like there should be a blend. You can see there's no blend in here. All right, so I need to blend it, so I'm going to scale it. Right, see the difference? Right, so just either you increase or reduce the scale. That will make the design, that is going to pick up the background for you. So that's how we should do it. You just play along with to see how you want it, So you just have to play along to get what you want, right? After getting what I want, okay, so now I'm going to bring some of the resource. Make sure you save the work. It's very important. Whenever you are designing, make sure you save the work. Some of us always do that mistake because Photoshop, it's an electronic application. It can automatically close, so you have to make sure you save before you start the designing. So all believers flyer. Right, so after saving it, I'm going to bring I'm just going to bring my resources. So my resource, I have so many resources right here, so I'm going to manage it. I'll make sure I'm going to leave all the resources in the description, right, for you to check that out for your design. Let me check this one right here. No, that's not what I want.
Music licensing reimagined.
Right, so I'm going to change this to like this. Is it okay? Now I selected luminosity. So I'll create gradient layer mask. Okay, layer mask. I almost use layer mask all the time, because layer mask, you can delete the mask
Licensing reimagined.
to have you can delete the mask anytime to get back to the original image or original picture that you were using. All right, original picture that you are using, you can always delete it. So that is the reason why, after if you don't create layer mask, and you go ahead and use applying any effect on the picture, after saving the work, if you open it the next day, you can't edit or you can't make any changes around the picture. But if you create a layer mask, if you save it the next day, you can delete the layer mask and still work on the picture. That is the reason why I personally, maybe some of the graphic design out there, they have a reason of creating a layer mask, but this is my reason. Okay, so either you duplicate the picture, or you create a layer mask. So that is it. Now I'm going to create a layer mask, and I'll make sure my foreground color is black. All right, and now I will go for my brush tool. Okay, turn off your caps lock. Then I'm going to clear around here. I don't want this
reimagined.
the line here to show, so I'm going to clear it off to blend it. So after blending it, you're going to the background, and this is going to be in the same way. All right, so I'm going to reduce the opacity like this.
Artlist.io.
Like that. Okay, so now let me see. I'm just trying to do some kind of scenario, so I'm going to place this on top here and see how it's gonna be like. All right, so I just want to see, so I'm going to create a layer mask.
Licensing reimagined.
So just increase this one right here, and now I'm going to duplicate the side. So I turn that in a screen.
Music licensing reimagined.
So you just have to take your time, and then so I have to rasterize this. Okay, I have to rasterize this, so I'm going to rasterize it. if I don't, I want to create clipping mask. Okay, so if I don't rasterize this, I won't be able to. Let me go back. Let me duplicate this and then close this down, and then you rasterize this one. Okay, I want to create a clipping mask, so if I don't rasterize it, it's not going to work because of the gradient effect. So create clipping mask. Okay, now so here we go. All right. Okay, now what I'm going to do is let me clear this side also. So
Artlist.io.
now let me close this because I don't need it anymore. So now I'm going to bring in my picture,
Music licensing.
this picture right here. Then bring another picture right here.
Artlist.io.
So you just have to take your time and then arrange it
Artlist.io.
very well. Okay, so let me bring another picture.
Music licensing reimagined.
Um so let me bring this one right here and then bring this one right here. These pictures.
Music licensing reimagined.
You see, picture arrangement is very important when it comes to design. Okay, sometimes the picture arrangement only can make you but it seems I'm still not getting the arrangement. So design, everything is important, right?
Artlist.io.
So let's go ahead and then arrange. So I'll go for our next
Artlist.io.
next picture. So I'm going to use which one should I use?
Music licensing.
Should I go for should I use this one? Should I use this one? Okay, so I'm going for costume shape. This gentleman and costume shape. I love using costume shapes.
Artlist.io.
So I'm I'm going to use custom shape right here. All right, so I'm going to hold my shift key. Right, so after holding my shift key, I'm going to place it right here. Then I'm going to change the color to white, or kind of, yellowish, kind of a ghost. Yeah. So after this, I'm going to rasterize it. So I'm going to rasterize it, and then go to filter, select blur, and select Gaussian blur, something like that. Okay, 104.3 is enough for me.
Music licensing.
Now I'm going to place this right here, and I'll go for I'm going to select elliptical marquee tool. Make sure you select the picture, hold your shift,
Artlist.io.
place it right here. Then after this, go and select, click select, go to select. After coming here, click on inverse.
Music licensing.
After clicking inverse, hold your control and then press X on your keyboard, letter X. All right, so this is how it's going to be like. And after this, I'm going to change the blend mode to screen. Should I use screen? Yeah, screen is okay. Then reduce the opacity a bit, like that. Does this look okay? Yeah, well, it's look okay for me, right?
Music licensing reimagined.
I mean, you can also do it a different way. So let me use it this way as well. Let me hide it, and then come with a picture again, and then create a layer mask. Go for your brush tool, reduce the size. The size is too much, so then start to rub the other side. Okay, so this one too. How do you see it? Now change the blend mode to right, the blend mode.
Artlist.io.
The blend mode, the blend mode, the blend mode.
Artlist.io.
So after this, I'm going to create a layer select the picture and then create layer. When you create layer, because you selected this, the layer will come on top of the picture. Go to your foreground color, select here, this is the foregrounds and this is background color. So click on the foreground color. Now select your brush tool, increase the size a little bit, and then click anywhere around here like this. So after this, go to the blend mode and then place it on top like this. This one and this one, which one do you prefer? I mean, if I had to choose one, which one are you going to choose? I think I prefer the lodge or the screen. No, the lodge is okay, right? Well. Okay, so I think the lodge is okay. Now I'm going to write so either this picture or this one. Let's see this one too.
Music licensing reimagined.
Anyone that you prefer. So let's create a layer. Go for your brush tool, start to clear this part of it. Clear around it. And then hide this one. So this and this, if you are the one designing, which one are you going to choose?
Music licensing reimagined.
Which one will you prefer to use? You can drop your comments. You can leave a comment and if you are to choose this two design, I mean these pictures, this and that, which one will you prefer to use for your design? All right, so now after this, what we have to do next is I'm going for the name of the logo. The name of the logo. So I'm going to create go for your rectangular tool and then
Music licensing reimagined.
Draw here. To draw, change the color to white. All right, then go for your convert point tool, this one. Create a point here, just right click, add anchor point. So this is the anchor point. After anchor point, click on it and then rotate it like this. Right, so
Music licensing
whatever it is, whatever way you want to turn it, that's okay. Whichever way you want to turn it. So this is okay now.
Artlist.io.
I'm going to go for I'll go for marquee tool and highlight this.
Artlist.io.
Cut right here. Increase the size of the logo and place it here. Here we go. So
Music
now
licensing reimagined.
I'm going to type in Eastwood, Eastwood,
Artlist.io.
Eastwood, Eastwood, Annaba, Eastwood, Annaba.
Music licensing reimagined.
So I'm going to place that right here.
Artlist.io.
So I'm going to place it right here and then change the color to black. Ministries.
Music licensing reimagined.
Right here.
Artlist.
So you just have to take your time and arrange it well. So after this, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to bring in all believers.
Music licensing reimagined.
All believers in worship. All right, so all believers in worship. So now I'm going to design something. So
Artlist.io.
watch here carefully. So after this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my time and then write worship. So worship, worship, worship. So worship. This is how I'm going to do it.
Licensing reimagined.
Okay, so let me do it this way and see how it's going to be like. So I'll go for so let me use this handy chair font.
Artlist.io.
Worship. This is worship. Let me choose, I have some fonts
Music
that
licensing
I normally use. Some kind of fonts that I use for designs like this. Okay, so just have to take your time and then make.
Artlist
I just
IO.
want this one to look good, right? Yeah, this fonts look good, right?
Artlist IO.
This font also look good, right? But I don't know. As for me, whenever I'm designing, I don't know, but I work, designing. Everything is very important,
Licensing reimagined.
everything is important when it comes to design. This one too is good, right? Now I'm going to create this is called backing lion, that is backing lion. I'll leave the description, I'll leave the link there in the description below. Ooh, I'm gonna leave that in the description below for you to check that out for yourself. So don't be panic, all right? Don't panic. Let me search for texture. I should have added that on the should have added to the part. So this is texture, and I'm going to create a gradient.
Music licensing reimagined.
Kind of no. Let me choose a different. It's okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a clipping mask, right?
Artlist
Like
IO.
this in here. Yep. Like this.
Music licensing reimagined.
So I'm going to
Artlist IO.
I'll go for my rounded rectangle, and I'm going to draw right here.
Artlist IO.
So I just place it anywhere around here. Then I'll close the fill and then choose the stroke. Now change the size of the stroke.
Music licensing reimagined.
Change the size of the stroke. Now I'm going to write I'm going to type
Artlist IO.
gonna type present. So I'm gonna use
Music licensing reimagined.
Gotham. Right here. I'm going to spread it. If you want to spread a font, or if you want to close gap in Photoshop, this is what you have to do. You just put the arrow on this and draw, click and drag to either left or right, and that is going to work out for you.
Music licensing reimagined.
So close. We need to lock all of these.
Artlist.io.
You need to lock all of these. Change this to white. Now I'm going to rasterize this. If you don't rasterize, what you're about to do is not going to work. So rasterize it, then go for your rectangular marquee tool, and I'm going to cut somewhere around here. If you select this and you want, what you have to do is you hold Control and then you press letter D on your keyboard, then it will disappear. So hold your Control and then press X on your keyboard like that. Go to custom shapes.
Music licensing reimagined.
Then select this rectangle. Just hold your shift and you draw. After draw,
Artlist.io.
so after this I'll go for my rectangle tool, and I'm going to draw shape right here.
Artlist.io.
Like that. So you just have to take your time.
Reimagined.
So
Artlist.io.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a gradient. I'm going to create a gradient for this and see how it's going to look like. Okay, so go to just click on the FX, select gradient, yeah, you have already used the gradient, that is why, you know, the background color. Now I'm going to change the color to
Artlist.io.
this and that.
Artlist.io.
So you just have to take your time and then just, you know, just play along with the colors. Choose any color of your choice.
Music licensing reimagined.
You just have to play along with the colors, you know, to make your choice. So you just have to make
Artlist.io.
just play along with the colors.
Music licensing reimagined.
Just play along. To choose the color for your, so all believers,
Artlist.io.
all believers worship.
Music licensing
Whoa.
reimagined.
All believers. So all believers, I'm going to find some fonts for all believers. Where is my font?
Artlist.io.
All believers.
Music licensing reimagined.
So you just have to, let me go for another font.
Artlist.io.
So you just have to select any font that to suitable your work for you.
Artlist.
You know, font choosing itself is a whole lot, you know. It's not easy for choosing a font. So you have to know that design itself is a whole thing. You can't just choose any font if you really want your work to look
Reimagined.
kind of exceptional. Yeah. Hey, this is very funny to me. I have so much fun and I don't know which one to choose. Somebody will say, "Are you kidding me?" Yeah, this is just gentleman. Let's maintain this one. All right. Yeah.
Music licensing reimagined.
Let's maintain this one. I don't know. Is this color white or what? Because supposed to be white, right?
Artlist.io.
But I don't see it to be white. Is that my eye? I can't see it to be white.
Music licensing reimagined.
So I'm going to place it right here. I'm going to close the space and then place it right here. Okay.
Artlist.io.
So that's okay for me. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in some worship.
Music licensing reimagined.
So I'm going to bring in this. This is going to be right here.
Artlist.io. Artlist.io.
Place it here. And then here. And then here. Which one do you prefer?
Reimagined.
Sink is too big. Let it be like this. And let's go for a net one. Worship.
Artlist.io.
So let me go for this also, right? This one as well. Then let me place it right here.
Music licensing reimagined.
So
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
okay, so just something like that. And now what I'm going to do is let me close this once. Okay, so now I'm going to just going to write my theme. So I'm going to type the theme is right here. So I'm going to type the theme. So the theme font,
Music licensing reimagined.
I'm gonna type the theme font. So which font should I use?
Artlist.io. Artlist.io.
So this is my theme. Now I'm going to type in
Music licensing reimagined.
so let me increase 44, 44 size, 44. So this is how it's going to be like.
Music licensing reimagined.
So I'm going to bring in this right here.
Artlist.io.
It's bigger, but I'm going to change it and place it right here. Then I'm going to type 2023 on top.
Music licensing reimagined.
2023 on top. (2023). Change the color to white.
Artlist.io.
2023. Let me see if I can use this font, if it will look okay. Nah, it doesn't look okay.
Music licensing reimagined.
It doesn't seems okay. So you can use this
Artlist.io.
Let me change this to is this okay?
Artlist.io.
Let me spread it.
Music licensing reimagined.
So just take your time and arrange it. Take your time and arrange it like that. So this is how it's gonna be like.
Artlist.io.
Change the color to white.
Music licensing reimagined.
Increase it a bit. Change the color to
Artlist.io.
kind of a yellowish. Something like that.
Music licensing reimagined.
So you just have to take your time and then choose some color like that. Go for costume shape. I'm going to select this costume shape right here.
Artlist.io.
Hold your shift. Hold your shift.
Music licensing reimagined.
Just take your time.
Artlist.io.
The color doesn't seem okay for me.
Artlist.io.
Let me choose this font too and see. Sincere, right?
Music licensing reimagined.
So after this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in the dates and I'm going to arrange them right here. So the date is going to be here.
Music licensing.
So just search for the font that you wish.
Artlist.io.
Close.
Music licensing reimagined.
20th 20th to 21st.
Artlist.io.
21st May. Like that. Let me close the space in there.
Music licensing reimagined.
Like this. So go for rectangle. Make sure you so after this I'm going to change the color to black. So come to the layers, double click on the thumbnail here, and now click on it, right click, then select skew like this. Right click, select distort.
Reimagined.
Distort, and then so increase the size a little bit like that.
Music licensing reimagined.
Duplicate this, Ctrl J. And then increase
Artlist.io.
the time.
Music
Like that.
licensing reimagined.
Now bring in your pictures. So bring in your pictures. Bring in your pictures. Okay, I have to arrange it here. Okay, so let me arrange it here.
Music licensing reimagined.
The pages are too short. Too short. The pages are too short. Okay, they are too short, so it's
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
the pages are too short, but Whatever be the case, I think this is okay, right? Yeah.
Music licensing reimagined.
This is okay. So let me increase it and place it right here.
Artlist.io. Music
Right
licensing
click.
reimagined.
Okay, so this is how it's going to be like.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Artlist.io.
So this is how the work is going to be. This is how it's going to be like, there's another picture. Chai. There's another picture. There's another
Music
picture.
licensing reimagined.
So how am I going to place it? No, let me use this tray one. The tray is okay. The 3 is okay. So this design is not it's not a pay job work. I'm doing this all because of tutorial. Okay, so yeah. So these are the names.
Music licensing reimagined.
So I'm going to select rectangle.
Artlist.io.
And going to draw it right here.
Music licensing.
Go to FX, select gradient. Wait. Let me select this one. Okay, let me copy this and then paste it. Simple like that. Simple like that.
Artlist.io.
Okay, so now
Music licensing reimagined.
So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to arrange the names on it. We have
Artlist.
we have PSA Esther.
Artlist.io.
Okay, so
Reimagined.
guest artist, guest artist.
Artlist.io.
So
Music licensing reimagined.
spread it. Am I right with the artist? Let me check if the spellings is okay. I don't know. It seems like I'm kind of not sure of the artist spellings.
Music licensing reimagined.
So you just take your time.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
So let me add. Change the font color.
Artlist.io. Artlist.io.
So Pastor Eastwood Annaber.
Music
So guys,
reimagined.
this is how the work is going to be done, right? And I know you've learned something here. I know you learned something here.
Artlist.io.
Worship. Worship.
Music licensing reimagined.
Worship. So guys, this is going to be the end of this. Yeah, of this tutorial. Okay, so this is going to be the end. Let me try to add a little bit noise,
Music licensing
so hold your shift control alt key plus E. When you press that, it's going to merge the work here. It's going to be in front of the layers. That is going to be the top of the layers, right? So I'll go to filter, noise, add noise.
Artlist.io.
So we're going to add a bit noise. Ooh, this is too much noise, man. This is too much noise.
Music licensing reimagined.
Too much noise. So this is how it's going to be like. Let me hear your comments. How do you see the design? A very simple design. So guys, this is going to be the end of this tutorial. Please do me a favor, subscribe this if you find this video helpful. Please like this video for me.
Artlist.io.
Like it, please like it. All right guys, don't forget that Jesus love you, and I'm going to see you on my next video. Bye.
Artlist.io.